Hello there. So, in case you are watching this video not in conjunction with the other videos, solely as a video by itself, I'm Coach Kim. I'm introducing myself to you because this is my one of my channels. This is my channel for On the Soul Side, which deals with mostly metaphysical and spiritual aspects of life. I don't have many videos, or as of this video right now, I haven't had many videos uploaded. I've created lots of them and just haven't uploaded them, but I will be uploading all of them soon. After this, I wanted to get this finished first. But excuse me, feel free to see other videos if you like. Regardless, this video is in particular and pertaining to the positive and negative mindset section of the planner journal that I created, My Year of Miracles. And this is a journal, again, in case you are just watching this video by itself and not in unison with the other videos that I've made for other sections of this journal planner. This section is about dealing with the positive and negative mindset of you. Now, I have put a link below. If you just so happen to see this video and don't have any idea what it's about, I have a link below showing or connecting you to the purchase of this journal planner. And this is a journal planner to help you manifest a year of miracles, as it says. And why do I call it a year of miracles? It's because it's to help you to get clear about where you are in life, where you want to go and where you want to be, set goals and plans and actions. That's for the journal part of it. The planner part of it is for you to live your life out weekly or daily in order to go ahead and achieve those goals. And this is also for you to jot down uh, for anything you want to manifest. It doesn't necessarily have to be a life goal or anything specifically, something you want to manifest. Because I do have a section in my daily and weekly pages where you write down what your intentions are in life. You can have the intention can be towards a life goal. The intention can be towards something you want to manifest. You have to write down your affirmations, any inspired actions that you receive. Write those down. So it's all about manifesting and or achieving life goals in the different areas that I have in this book. So if you haven't bought the book, click on the link, take a look around, look at it, and see. I have other books there as well, but see how this book can help you. And if you are watching this video in conjunction with the other videos that I have for the playlist for this book, My Year of Miracles, this is the video about the section for positive negative mindset. Now, in the welcome video or the introduction video, I forgot which one it was, I talked about this section. And I briefly ran through it because I was just trying to talk about this section, but now I want to get just a little bit more specific about dealing with the healing part. I call this is the part that I mentioned that if you get to this part and you decide I can't really deal with this right now, I'll put it out till later and I'll come back to it when I can. This is that part. Because this is the part that can deal with the emotional, the inside part of you. The emotional part is the part that a lot of us do not like to acknowledge, to deal with. It's a very difficult thing to do. But if you have found this video and if you have bought this book, I strongly feel that you are at a part of your life where it's time to deal with that and do with that and heal these things and get over them, get past them, learn to let them go, grow through them, because you have been in a place in your life that it was okay up to this point. Now it's time for you to go somewhere and achieve something else and do something else and just get further along in your life. And a lot of those things that you were or dealt with in the past is no longer needed for where you're going. You may have used anger as a deflective point to keep people away from you, or if something always happens, you always get angry about it. And that may be something you don't want to be angry anymore. For where the place you want to go to, you want to be a more peaceful person. You want to be at peace. You want to be more loving. You want to be joyous in everything you do. And always getting angry is not good for that. Like, it was fine back then because it was your defense to make people protect you from people, so people don't bother you, so people don't push your boundaries, so people don't step on your foot, just for you to push back. But now you're at a part of life where You don't want to have to do all that anymore. You just want to be a person of peace and just move forward as you can. So, this is the healing to deal with all of these things. Now, I've listed some of them in this section of the book. This is, of course, not all of them, but if you find that you deal with something that's not listed, it doesn't mean it's excluded. Write it down. Write it down. And so, as I gave examples in the book about positive, you want to write down affirmation. These are like affirmation statements to deal with letting go of what you no longer desire to have, do, or be, or act, or behave, and to look forward to the things that you do want to do. So let me give you another example of that, because I noticed I was yada yada yaing in that video, and I don't want to. I want you to have complete examples, not a pass off, because I was trying to rush that video, and I don't want to rush your process. So let me go to anger. So one way of putting down your release statement for anger is, I now release and let go of my behaving angry, of my thinking angry, of my feeling angry, of my acting angry. This everything that comes out that you've been dealing with anger. I now, and as a matter of fact, I got the book here. Let me look for this real quick. It makes sense. That's why I got the book here. I now release and let go of all thoughts dealing with anger. I now release and let go. Yes. I now and release and let go of. I now and release and let go of all thoughts dealing with anger. I now release and let go of all patterns dealing with anger. I now release and let go of all beliefs behind anger. I now release and let go of all habits behind anger. Now you can write those statements down exactly as I said them, and you can start off there. But it can get better and it can get deeper if you break those down even more. And by doing that, you can go back to, say, thoughts. I now release all thoughts in, with, and around anger to myself, to my partner, to my husband, to my wife, to my mom, to my brother, to my sister, to my coworkers. Get specific. Get specific as you possibly can handle. Don't take it any further than you can handle. And let me give you a warning that when you start healing on things of this nature, your world starts turning different. What happens when you do this is you wonder why all of a sudden, when you start doing this, things may seem to rattle you a lot more or be more intense about this thing that you said you're not going to any longer do. And what this is it's the free will in your life challenging you and trying to see if you really mean what you say. Because what happens is, and this book is to help you, but there's so much beyond this book, which is why I've created other videos, and I'm creating more of other videos for this channel, just to deal with all these things. I mean, this book is to help you manifest, but there's so much to us that in dealing with life that is so serious that I'm here to help you through. So with this in particular, as you start going through this, it'll start bringing up. So you have a conscious and a subconscious mind. I don't know if you where you are on your spiritual journey, if you are aware of this yet now of today. If you're not, you have or if you've heard of it, you have a conscious and a subconscious mind. I can't go too much specifics about each one of them here, but your conscious mind is methodical. It's what gets you through every day. I think I'm explaining it right. Your subconscious mind is stored memory that you just pull up every now and then to use. It's stuff, the information that you have that you can go on without practicing, driving, um, the things that you do without thought. That's your subconscious mind. Things that you do with thought, uh, whatever you want to call it. I can't think of anything right now. But whatever you do with thought is your conscious mind. Without thought, do it without having to think about it, is your subconscious mind. So what happens is, if you now being conscious about changing patterns for yourself, your conscious mind is going to challenge you. Wait, what? Wait, hold on. Wait. We've always been mad about that. Are you sure you want to change? No. I think you're doing this wrong. Like, whenever this happens, we always get mad. So you got to go back and you got to be mad. No. You have to be mad right now. Don't do this. What are you doing? No. Get mad. You're changing the plan, and you have to tell your conscious mind, I know. Relax. Be calm. I know that I've changed. I know that we're changing. It's okay. We're going to change because we want things to be better, more peaceful. And it'll keep fighting you because it's used to what is and what was, the pattern and the way that you've done it. But you are at a point now that you realize from your subconscious mind is that I don't want that anymore. I want better. I want different. So you have to take this little mind of yours that wants to go on pattern behavior and be like, no. We're going to change the pattern. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's different, but it's okay. We're going to change the pattern. And the more you practice changing the pattern, the easier it gets. Your mind, your conscious mind will start slowing down and stop fighting you as much. It'll be like, oh, okay, I guess if you say so. Uh. And then you get to the point where you don't even realize, wait, what? I didn't even think about getting mad. Like 5 minutes later, you're like, wait a minute. I didn't even get mad. I've grown. Come on now. Look at me. But you have to train yourself to do that. So that's where this part of the book gets into deep healing. Now, it is not the only way to heal, but this is the section to bring up what needs to be healed. I guess I can clarify that. There's other modalities that you can do to heal what you find out here. One of my favorites that I talk about in several of my other videos is Ho'oponopono. It's a very simple but very specific and very deep way of healing. Another healing that you can do is it's called inner child healing. A lot of the patterns and behaviors that we do and are now comes from somewhere way in the past. It can come from when you're a baby. It can come from you being a toddler. It can come from you being a young adult to an adult to wherever are you in life. It can come from something that happened last week. A new behavior starts up. But it's a learned behavior, thought pattern, whatever, from something back there. That was your emotional and mental way of handling it and dealing with it. So use that as the basis of, so this is how we're going to always handle it. So this is what you always do. Now, when you get that question of why am I always upset? Why can I never get past this? Why does this never change? That's why. Because you've already have a pattern of something in your life that you've already comfortably went along with saying this is what we're going to do. So although you may now in this present time mentally, physically, emotionally try to talk yourself out of it or do yourself out of it, you may do it for a minute, but it's not long lasting because you haven't dealt with where it started at from back there. So you have to go back there to start off where it is. And I'm gonna try to make a note to make sure I have a video coming up about this part that I'm talking now. But you have to go back there and you have to deal with that. Feel better about that, change that, heal that, be it with you, another person, a situation, whatever it is. And let yourself know that that's okay. That that happened, but that was back then. You don't need that anymore. You're doing something different now and move on. All right. So that's releasing to the negative. And again, I have a lot of negative things down here, but if something else hits your head and your heart, something else for you to do, put those down. Use the example that I have for those. Then you want to go to the positive mindset. And again, if you have more than what's here, write it down. So in the same way you release the negative, I just got chills. In the same way that you're releasing the negative, you want to go ahead and put in the positive. And it's important to follow positive behind negative because you want to give your body an energetic force of what you're doing now. Another thing that came to my mind to tell you is get plenty of rest. If you find yourself feeling really tired after doing these things, because your body is releasing a lot of things, it's releasing and letting go of a series of things, and eventually you get to the point where you may learn that you're getting rid of generational effects, of you're getting rid of this thing from generations for you. People, your mother, your father, whoever behind you that was never able, that went through these struggles and was never able to get out of it. You're the one in your generation who's learning to change and do something different and let this thing go for all your generations from your place forward. Relieving and releasing them back there and changing from yourself forward. Again, that's a whole nother ball game. Whole nother ball game. So again, and I'm trying to tell you what I can remember, but I can't talk about everything. But if you find yourself feeling tired, get some rest. If it's just a quick 5-10 minute nap, if it's whatever, if you find yourself chipper, just or chippy at it, a little angry, just let it go and remind. And you may not realize it, but one day it hits you. You know what? I forgot I've been. Okay, I forgot it was that man. Okay, let me go sit down. Let me go take a nap. Let me go let this thing go. Drink some water because water helps it to release the energy out your body. And another sign, I don't know how much you sorry, I got to scratch your throat. I don't know if you have seen these things before. A lot of time, a lot of times when you are starting to release emotions, it can show up in ways of like if you're sitting there fine as day, all of a sudden a tear comes out your eye. Tear come out your eye, you can start having to blow your nose a lot, coughing, sneezing. These are all signs of things, beliefs, systems, and energies releasing themselves from you. This is the way they get released. It's part of the way they release. It can be, it's weird, but it does that. You can yawn. I find myself yawning a lot, yawning and a tear coming to my eye is the way my body releases things a lot, and it's weird when you start realizing what it is. Every now and then you'll be sitting there, and all of a sudden a tear comes out, or you're yawning like, "What am I yawning?" And if you quickly try to catch the thought of what just happened, think about it. You may have just said something, thought something, whatever, differently than what you have done before. It's something new. That means you finally release that pattern out of your life. You finally release that thought out. You finally release that belief, whatever it is or was, out of your life. You finally, your body has released it. Congratulations to you. And another thing I want you to realize during these healings, excuse me, I'm so sorry, excuse me, I apologize. Releasing these healings is not a one and done by all means. Just because you stop getting angry at them people in the drive through because of their little funky behind attitudes, I'm saying from personal experience, doesn't mean you're going to always have released anger from dealing with other people in other places. Because everything has a shift and a reason and a program. So anytime the anger comes up, pay attention to what happened. Ask yourself, what just happened and why? Why did that just happen? Why did that make me angry? Why did that affect me like that? And I guarantee you, it's probably most likely going to be and possibly be different from you getting angry from something else. So if you want to keep a separate journal of every time you get angry, write it down so you can take notice of what it is, and so you can recognize what's triggering you. What causes you to behave that way? Why is it causing you to behave that way? How do you want it to be instead? And move further along from there. So again, okay, so those thoughts came up. I wanted to give you that as far as releasing. Now, for the new positive thoughts, same way as releasing, you want positive. So I now welcome happy beliefs about I now, oh, my body just got a total shake, energy shake. Just saying that, like I'm telling you guys, this is powerful. And this is off the whatever. And I hope this does not offend you in any way. But if you are here with this book and in this video, you might be at a place of spiritual awakening, spiritual path, spiritual journey, already knowing of and everything else. But um, the main world, a lot of people in the main world, I'm not going to specify who and what kind of people, have a big thing about quote unquote spells. People who doing spells, people who doing that. But what they don't realize, that's what your words are. Every word that you use. You don't have to sit down and specifically say, oh, I'm writing a spell. There's power in your words. You may have heard this already. You may not have. There's power in your words. So everything you say, whether you intend for it to be or not, is a spell. Sorry to bust your bubble. When you wish somebody well or have a good day, you cast an energy onto them, hoping for the goodness of them in their life. When you look at somebody and call them a bad name, you've cast something bad on their life. You've cast something bad towards them. So, and I say all that to say, your words are powerful. So, this section is very, 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 very powerful and healing and powerful for you because of that reason. So, watch what you say and how you say it. Yeah, because it's very true. So, like I said, release the negatives, and the word, whether you write it or let it come out your mouth or think it, any way you do it, it's powerful. Because how many times, think about it, how many times have you thought something and it happened? You ain't had to say nothing, you had to do nothing, you ain't had to write nothing, and it happened. The words are very powerful, so watch them and pay attention to them and make them useful. So this, in this instance of making them useful, is putting down the positive after the negative. So okay, so you release all anger. So what's the anger? Opposite of anger is happiness, joy. I now look forward to having joyful, happy moments with my mom. I look forward to having joy and happy moments with my coworkers. I look forward to having a joyous and happy life. I look forward to having joyous and happy outcomes in everything I do. Write all this down. Put the intentions out there for all the positive that you want. Um, Encouraging is one of the words. Excited is one of these words. I now look forward to having excited experiences. Now look forward to having excited beliefs. Again, that's general. You can get more specific. I look forward to having excited experiences when I walk into a grocery store. I now look forward to having excited experiences when I go through a drive-through. I now look forward to every time I go through a drive-through, it will be happy. The cashier will be laughing. We may find a joke, and I'll walk away or I drive away, and it was a happy experience. I look forward to that. I look forward to that all the time. Like, yes, like give it to me, yes. And just write down all the good that you want in life. So so yeah, that's what this section is about. And again, in case you haven't seen it, this is the positive section, and then your notes pages after to write all that stuff. And again, if you do this thing digging deep, these may not be enough. As a matter of fact, it ain't gonna be enough. So feel free to, if you have the digital version, add them pages in there and keep it writing. If you have the paper version, you know what? I might, now that I'm making this video, I think I'm gonna add some I can't do that. Never mind. Mm, let me think about that. Because I'm always saying stuff and they don't realize that I can't really do it, and it'd be too much of a challenge to actually do it. Because I'm about to try to say, if you have the paper version, I'll give you extra pages. But if it's a whole bunch of people, I don't know how I'm gonna do that very easily. So I'm sorry. My intention is to do that, but and yeah. So that's I think that's all I have for this section for positive and negative mindset. Yep, just want to go over that. That was pretty much it. I just noticed something though, in this book, and I think I did put it in the digital version. Letter to my past self. I didn't talk about that anywhere. So this might be a bonus that I didn't cover. I have to look at the digital version because it's already finished to see if I have that in there. Letter to my past self. Is that like wish fulfilled? That might be like the wish fulfilled. So never mind. I may have changed it. I say my wish fulfilled. Yeah, I think that's the same. Yeah, letter to my past self is the same as saying my wish is fulfilled, and that's you writing out um, what you want to happen as if it already happened. Writing out your vision. All right. So as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it thoroughly explains to you this section of this journal and this planner. As with every other section and the entire book in itself, I wish you much success with this. And as I've mentioned before, and will continue to mention in all my videos, if you have any comments, concerns, or questions, please put them in the comment section below. If and when you've purchased the book and journal, if you have any suggestions that can help you, that for my next editions that I can add or change to help you, when there's a collective momentum for that, I'll be glad to change it and add something or take something out or change whatever you need, because my goal is to be here to give you the tools that you need to manifest not just your life and desires, but things that you want in your life, period. Point blank, period. All right. So leave me all those questions, comments, concerns in the comment section below, or send me the information to the contact information that I put down below. If you have any other questions outside of that, let me know. Thank you for coming. Thank you for listening all the way through. Please like this video and subscribe to this channel because, like I said, this playlist is here for this specific journal planner, but I have other videos here. So anytime I put anything up, or if I make changes to these videos because I've changed something in the book and I'm explaining something different or whatever else, if somebody have questions, I may have a question and answer video coming out just to answer questions to because a lot of people have had the same question. So I'm putting a video out to give the answer. When I put those videos up, you'll be notified that I put that up and you can look forward to it. So yes, all of that. And again, I wish you much success. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.